This is Season 9, Episode 174 of the Stevens Transport Roadside Radio Podcast.
Sometimes the important thing is not the number of miles you've driven, but what's going on inside your head while driving. The Stevens Transport Roadside Radio Podcast will stimulate your mind and keep you company while on the road. Join us for education, motivation, and inspiration from wherever you may be in our nation. You'll hear roundtable discussions about important information that's impacting our industry. Plus, you'll learn more about new technology, equipment, driving opportunities, safety, and operations. Get driver success and fitness tips to keep you profitable, safe, healthy, as well as entertaining stories from the road. And don't you know, we've all got a few of those. We might be traveling in different directions, but we're all part of one driver community at the Stevens Transport Roadside Radio Podcast. With your host, trucker Tim Cicerelli.
Welcome to a brand new season and a brand new year of the Stevens Transport Roadside Radio Podcast. My name's Tim Cicerelli, otherwise known as Trucker Tim, and this is Season 9, Episode 174, first episode of 2026. We are so excited to kick off a brand new season and very grateful to you, our friends on the other side of the speakers who tune in each week to find out what's happening at Stevens Transport, and that's exactly what we're going to do today. Towards the end of the show, with our January news bulletin, we'll announce a major leadership announcement that sets the tone for where Stevens Transport will be headed in 2026. We're also going to be spotlighting what ownership could look like for drivers ready to take that next step into business for themselves. And later, we'll honor a mission that goes far beyond the road as Stevens once again helps ensure America's heroes are never forgotten. We will also tip that big 10-gallon Stevens hat in appreciation to a new million-mile driver, celebrate a husband and wife team who just completed their very first lease together, and we've got an important safety reminder coming up from Terrance Burgess. We'll also pull some audio from a video you can find on our Stevens Transport YouTube channel, our driver's spotlight coming up in just a little bit. But first, let's kick off this episode. Let's kick off this brand new Season 9 and 2026 with some audio from a really fast-paced video. And it's a video that's a lot of fun. It's one that looks back at 45 years of Stevens Transport history. It's their attempt to do this video in 45 seconds to commemorate the 45 years. Let's see if they can get it done right now on our Stevens Roundtable.
We're here to celebrate 45 years of Stevens Transport in 45 seconds, but I think it's going to take a lot longer.
Could be a little longer, right?
3, 2, 1.
There's no way we can tell this story in 45 seconds.
Just anytime? Just say it anytime?
It all started in 1980.
I started the company in 1980.
Our first terminal was at 3020 East Highway 80 in Mesquite.
Steve started all of this
with just 18 trucks.
18 trucks.
We have a lot more trucks today than we did back then.
I believe Bob Nelson was the first person Steve hired.
Bob Nelson watched me like a hawk.
Bob Nelson found Angela.
When I came to work in 81, we had 17 trucks.
In 1982, we almost doubled up to 25 trucks.
That was a big jump for us.
That was a great year.
Todd joined the company in about 80. I joined the company in 1984.
In 1986, we purchased the first Kenworth T600, which is one of my favorite trucks.
And got it right off the assembly line in Renton, Washington.
First computer we got was a Texas Instruments in 1987.
Computer room was in a coat closet. We started the logistics division in 1989. In Southern California, we call it Stevens Pacific, and instead of the Falcon, we had a cornucopia.
We moved to the new corporate headquarters on Memorial Day.
In June of 1992, I bought our corporate headquarters.
1982. Nope, scratch that. 1992.
92, I joined the company.
In 1994, the intermodal division was founded.
First carrier to cross into Mexico
via Laredo.
96, we put Qualcomm in our trucks.
Started our independent contractor division in 1997.
I started with the company back in 2000. Do you all remember Y2K?
In 2001, we became America's most awarded carrier. That was terrible. We became America's most awarded carrier.
We have won a lot of awards.
In 2002, we started Paragon Leasing.
In 2005, Stevens Driving Academy graduated its 25,000th driver. In 2010, our annual sales had reached 500 million.
And that same year, we went from the blue to that gorgeous black truck.
And let me tell you, it looks a lot better.
My sister Morgan and I joined the company in 2012.
By 2015, sales grew to 700 million.
In 2015, we had grown to 4,000 employees.
You're killing me, Smalls.
In 2017, we got our first transition trucking winner.
Transition trucking.
I'm so nervous.
Well, I don't know. I wasn't here for that.
Bennett and Robert became VPs in 2020.
2021, we built a Hall of Fame to honor our million-mile and our multi-million-mile drivers.
I think we're going to need a bigger wall.
In 2022, the company was awarded multiple Carrier of the Year awards.
We could make a 5-minute video just listing our awards.
We had transition trucking winners in 2022.
Oh, I thought it was transition to trucking. Really?
And 2024.
By the way, they won a very nice Kenworth T680.
2023, we implemented Workday.
And it made all of our lives just a tiny bit better.
In 2024, we made an acquisition and started our food-grade tanker operation.
In 2025, we made our biggest investment ever in technology. Yes!
We actually set a record in fuel performance for our fleet with a 7.4 MPG.
We've been doing this for 45 years, and we keep getting better.
For 45 years, we've always focused on our customers.
Yeah.
Stevens is really not just a family-run business, but it is a business of families.
Our first 45 was just the pregame. The next 45 is a championship.
I love it. Todd Aaron ending that video by saying the first 45 years were just the pregame. The next 45, it's the championship. Awesome. I do have one small, tiny little bit of feedback about something they may have left out of the video. Hello, in 2021, it was the launch of the Stevens Transport Roadside Radio podcast. Here we are, season 9, episode 174. But whatever. Of course, I'm only kidding. Or am I? Congratulations to everyone at Stevens on this incredible milestone and on to that championship with the next 45. Okay, shifting gears, let's talk safety from the desk of Safety Supervisor Terrance Burgess with a friendly reminder about right lane change. Here are 5 key steps, and I'm sure you're like, yes, Trucker Tim, we know, but boy, it sure helps to have a reminder from time to time. Lane changes require planning and caution because of large blind spots and vehicle length. Improper technique can lead to accidents. So here's a tip. Reduce unnecessary lane changes by planning your route in advance. Step 1, your mirrors. Check your mirrors to ensure you have enough space. Look for vehicles approaching quickly in the lane that you want to enter. Step 2, hit your signal. You know that. Turn on your right signal once you confirm space. This will alert other drivers and give them time to react. Step 3, slow down. Ease off that throttle slightly. Slowing down helps vehicles in your blind spot become visible and gives them time to react. Step 4, direct look. Physically, turn and check your blind spot. Confirm there are no vehicles hidden from your mirrors. Step 5, execute the lane change. Move into the lane only after confirming that it's clear, and then turn your signal off after completing the maneuver. Remember, changing left or right, proper mirror use, awareness of surroundings, and patience are key to preventing accidents. Again, another friendly safety reminder from the desk of Safety Supervisor Terrance Burgess. All right, on the other side, we have a driver's spotlight for you. We're going to tip that big 10-gallon Stevens hat in appreciation for a job well done to a new million-miler and a husband and wife team that just completed their first lease. And we'll also get you up to speed in all the recent happenings of Stevens Transport with our January news bulletin coming up next on the Stevens Transport Roadside Radio Podcast.
Now more than ever, truck drivers are true American heroes. The men and women who literally keep America moving by delivering goods across the country. Being a professional driver is a rewarding, financially lucrative, long-term career filled with exciting adventures. A career where you'll never have to worry about job security. If you have your CDL and keep it up, it will sustain you for the long haul. You can see the country, serve your country, and provide a good life for your family. Whether you'd rather haul on a dedicated route or lane, or prefer working with one specific customer, if you want to own your business, we have a program that sets you up for success with all the tools and support you need. We've got opportunities in our intermodal rail division and have programs to help military veterans transition into trucking careers. We have second generations of drivers whose parents have driven for Stevens, who then trained their children and are now truck drivers. Some are even small fleet owners. So, whatever your dream is, you can achieve it right here at Stevens. If you're looking for a company with a 40-plus year track record that's never had a layoff and just had the largest pay increase in company history for both new and experienced drivers, Stevens Transport has you covered. We offer the finest tools and technology and provide our drivers with the best state-of-the-art equipment on the market. Our infrastructure will support you both on and off the road. As a driver for Stevens, you become part of our family. Many companies throw the word family around. We're family-owned, family-run, and family-driven. Our 40-plus years of success is built on family. At Stevens, you're not just a number. Our drivers are part of our extended family, and we recognize and honor them every chance we get. If you want to be among the top income earners among professional drivers, if you want great benefits, if you want to have every type of driving opportunity at your fingertips, if you want to be part of a company that will stand behind you and ensure your success, come join the Stevens Transport family today and become an American hero. So, what are you waiting for? Take the first step toward your future career with the best trucking company in America. Become part of the Stevens Transport family today by calling our recruiting department at 1-800-333-8595 or apply online at stevenstransport.com.
Ever wondered what it's like to drive across the country and get paid to see America's breathtaking landscapes? Welcome to life as a team driver with Stevens Transport. The life of a trucker can sometimes feel solitary, but with team driving, you're never alone. Let's dive into how teaming up with another driver can transform your trucking career. So what exactly is team driving? Simply put, it's when two drivers share the responsibilities of operating the same truck. This allows for continuous travel and efficient delivery. Federal regulations require solo drivers to be off duty for at least 10 consecutive hours after 11 hours of driving. Team driving, however, maximizes productivity by alternating driving shifts, cutting down on overall trip times. By working in shifts, team drivers can cover over 5,500 miles a week. That's more than double what solo drivers can achieve, leading to more priority loads and higher earnings. Efficiency is key. With two drivers, tasks like loading and unloading become quicker and easier. Plus, you'll earn more per mile. One of the greatest perks? You get to choose your driving partner, whether it's a close friend or a new acquaintance. Having a partner on the road makes those long hauls more enjoyable. And what about rest? Team drivers sleep in comfy bunk beds while the truck is moving, allowing for nearly non-stop travel without sacrificing sleep. Safety is another major advantage. With two drivers, there's an added layer of oversight to ensure committed safety. So, if you're ready to take your trucking career to the next level, consider team driving with Stevens Transport. It's the perfect blend of companionship, efficiency, and increased earnings. Explore the benefits of team driving and start your adventure today with Stevens Transport. Apply now and join a team that drives you to success. Your journey starts here.
Welcome back to the Stevens Transport Roadside Radio Podcast. My name is Tim Cicerelli, otherwise known as Trucker Tim. If you wouldn't mind, when you hit your next stop, Please follow or subscribe to this podcast from whichever podcast platform you're enjoying it from. We are everywhere. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible. If it's a platform with a podcast on it, we are there. And by following the podcast, you'll have a brand new episode waiting for you each and every week as soon as it's released. And if you wouldn't mind, please leave us a review. Tell us what you like about the show and what you'd like changed. We are producing this podcast for you to keep you educated, informed, and hopefully a little entertained as well. Time now for our driver spotlight. We'll pull some audio from a video that you can find on our Stevens Transport YouTube channel. This driver is a dedicated driver at Stevens Transport with an incredible 22 years on the road and 2 million miles under his belt. While this milestone is a major achievement, this driver isn't slowing down. He's already focused on reaching 3 million miles. His love for the road, on the road, and the opportunity to experience a new place every day keeps him motivated mile after mile. This is the story of driver William Morris.
Hi, my name is William Morris. I'm a professional driver for Stevens Transport, company driver, and I am from Austin, Texas. I've been here 21 years. October 19th, I believe, 2004. Well, when I was a kid, I always liked trucks and stuff. Feels good, I accomplished something, So when I set out to do something, I, expect to reach that point, and which I did, and I expect to go to 3 million miles, 1 million, great, 2 million, well, I'm looking for that 3 now. The 2 million's done and over with. You have to want it. You have to want to do it. If you're just there to do it for a certain amount of time, then why bother? Stick with it. Once I made that decision to do this, it was it. That was it for me. I was not going to go and do something else. This was the final ride in my life. So. Being by myself, not being confined to an area. Like I said before, I'm going everywhere. It changes every day, Even though I may see it year round, but I'm not every day, And just, wanted something different too, And like I said, it goes back to being a kid, I just wanted to do this, so, I prefer just being by myself, doing my thing. Oh, I'm a coin collector. I like collecting coins. I like to fish. I go with my brother when we get time. When I'm at home, we'll go fishing. And just getting home when it's time to go home and relax, enjoy the time, and get back on the road. That's pretty much it. I don't have a whole lot of things to do, which I like, so I keep it low. I plan on retiring from here, so that's why I'm still here.
Thank you, William, for sharing your story. We will have a link to that video in the episode notes. Time now to tip that big 10-gallon Stevens hat in appreciation for a job well done. 1 million miles. It's more than just a number on an odometer. It's a testament to a lifetime of dedication, a steady hand, and a heart committed to excellence. Today, we are bursting with pride to celebrate James Crawford for reaching the incredible 1 million mile milestone with Stevens Transport. Think of the quiet sunrises James has witnessed, the countless communities he's helped support, and the reliability he has brought to the road every single day. James isn't just driving a truck, he is carrying the trust of a nation and the spirit of the Stevens family. James, your commitment to safety and your passion for the craft inspire everybody. You are the backbone of this industry and a true hero of the highway. So folks, please join us in congratulating James Crawford on his first 1,000,000 miles with Stevens Transport. Also, something incredibly special to tip our cap about is somebody reaching a major goal. But it's even better when you reach that goal with a partner by your side. So today we again are beaming with pride as we celebrate Devin and Lauricia Pickett on the completion of their very first lease here at Stevens Transport. Devin joined Stevens' family back in March of 2023, and Lauricia followed shortly after in October. Since then, they've been an unstoppable force on the road. Navigating the miles is one thing, but navigating the path to business ownership as a husband and wife team is truly inspiring. Devin and Lauricia, thank you for your hard work, your commitment to excellence, and for showing everybody what America's trucking family is all about. All right, one more segment before we pump the brakes on this episode. It's time to become informed about everything taking place this month at Stevens Transport with our January News Bulletin.
Welcome to Stevens Transport News Bulletin. We bring you the latest updates in the transportation industry. Stevens Transport is announcing a key addition to its leadership team. The company has named Angelo Gibson as its new Senior Vice President of Operations. Gibson brings more than 20 years of leadership experience in transportation and logistics, with deep expertise in one-way and dedicated operations. He is known for his strengths in strategic planning, process improvement, and driving operational excellence. Most recently, Gibson served as Vice President of Operations at Werner Enterprises, where he led a large-scale operation overseeing more than 100 associates and up to 2,800 drivers, managing freight execution and the overall driver experience. A graduate of the University of Nebraska at Omaha and a 7-year U.S. Navy veteran, Gibson will oversee all Stevens Transport operations, focusing on revenue and margin growth, cost optimization, and using technology and data-driven insights to support long-term performance and customer satisfaction. Welcome to Stevens Transport Angelo. Our next topic. As we kick off 2026, we're focused on creating new opportunities, and for many drivers, this could be the year you own your own business. Stevens was built on entrepreneurship and ownership, and today the independent contractor division continues that legacy with a proven business model that helps drivers succeed as independent business owners. That's why we're excited to introduce our weekly independent contractor division workshop, held every Thursday at 11:30 a.m. in Classroom D. In this workshop, you'll learn what ownership really looks like, including support from dedicated business advisors, bookkeeping services, a dedicated driver manager, and fleet maintenance, all designed to help you focus on growing your business. This is the same model that helped build Stevens, and today our top independent contractors are netting over $170,000 annually. If you're even curious about ownership, we invite you to stop in, ask questions, and explore what 2026 could mean for you. New year, new opportunities. 2026 could be the year you own your own business with the Stevens Independent Contractor Division. In other news, a powerful nationwide effort honored America's fallen heroes this year through wreaths across America. With the help of the Wreaths Across America transportation team and volunteers across the country, fresh evergreen wreaths were delivered to memorial sites, ensuring the service and sacrifice of fallen service members were remembered with dignity and respect. Stevens Transport was proud to once again support this mission, participating in 3 delivery routes serving the DFW region and locations across North and South Carolina. The company has supported wreaths across America since 2017, helping deliver wreaths that serve as lasting symbols of remembrance for fallen heroes, veterans, active duty service members, and their families. In keeping with this year's theme, Keep Moving Forward, Stevens Transport extends its gratitude to team members who made this mission possible, including Army National Guard Captain Mark Joseph, Roni Charles, Jonathan Boone, Francisca Farias, Julio Pagan, and all who continue to serve this meaningful tradition. Stay informed and inspired by the stories that shape our industry. Thank you for joining us on this edition of Stevens Transport News Bulletin.
Well, there she is. Pump the brakes on the very first episode of 2026 and the very first episode of Season 9. In total, it's episode 174 of the Stevens Transport Roadside Radio Podcast. If you found this podcast because you're searching for a brand new career, please make sure you visit the episode notes. We will have phone numbers and every link possible for you to learn more about Stevens Transport and even schedule a call with one of our recruiters. All the information is in the episode notes. And like we said earlier, please follow or subscribe to this podcast from whichever platform you're enjoying it from and share it with one of your fellow drivers. We sure would appreciate it. And finally, my name is Tim Cicerelli, otherwise known as Trucker Tim. Thanks for joining me. And until next time, be safe out there. And thanks for listening to the Stevens Transport Roadside Radio Podcast.